7,156 men, women, youth, and families with children sought emergency shelter in Ottawa in 2010. In Ottawa, there is a waiting list of over 2,000 people waiting to access units in Ottawa's Housing Plus network of agencies.
But this can change, and that is exactly Options Bytown's mission: to provide stable and supportive homes for people who have no home or struggle with addiction or abuse, etc. They assist people to live independently.
Just close your eyes, the sun is going down, you'll be alright. No one can...
Today is March 30th, 2012. We're gonna interview someone and we're gonna get a tour of the building and we're gonna volunteer and
make
socialize
sandwiches.
with the tenants.
Make some sandwiches.
Yeah,
They have
really,
some
yeah, we're really excited.
I'm the executive director, so I'm in charge of Options Bytown, and I've been with the organization almost 12 years. So I oversee all the operations of Options Bytown. We provide many different support services, from crisis intervention, counseling, referrals to outside agencies that specialize in addictions and mental health issues. Because all our tenants come from various homeless situations. We try to make this the permanent solution to homelessness.
Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too.
Hey, here's my favorite piece of equipment. Movie night. This is great.
So nice.
So this is all donated. And those are the people originally, the organizations that originally donated to our computers. And since we replaced them with other donations. We also have a sewing, our other volunteers, we have sewing ladies that come in, and so that they help tenants repair their clothes, do knitting and crafts.
You will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession.
In the winter, and in the summer they go to Lac Philippe or some Gatineau. Picture that? So that was last year's trip.
A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
I have to tell you, to get a self-contained unit here could be a 2 to 4 year wait.
Wow.
That's a long time. So we house about 130 people, but we have like another 300, 400, 500 people on our waiting list. And you multiply that with all the supportive housing providers in Ottawa that are similar to us, and there's about 2,000 people in the city waiting for supportive housing.
We cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit back and wait through the daylight, slip and slide on subway grades, these shoes are poor man's ice skates, fall through like change in the daylight, fall through like change in the daylight. I miss your both lines in my road, and so that I'm on the throne. Maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself. Maybe I'll paint them in myself. Maybe I'll paint them in myself.
inspiring way to know that you're impacting society in a positive way. If there's any way to improve society, it's to start with that basic foundation building block. You improve people's housing, you improve their health, you improve their futures, you improve their potential for increasing their income and leading more satisfying lives, whether it's families, individuals. And so I've always worked in some aspect of social housing. I really do love it because you see immediately how you're changing society for the good. Oh, there's a number of things $5,000 could do. At the moment, $5,000, another thing we've had to pay for is, there's a safety security issue, especially when you look at where you're located. This is not a safe neighborhood. And the tenants who live here are not the cause of the danger. They're part of the vulnerable community that's preyed upon by drug dealers and prostitutes and other criminal elements. And they know that these are vulnerable people that are easily manipulated for their money, for the space in their apartments. So we need to upgrade our security and surveillance equipment that we have in this building. Making sure people are housed, keeping them off the streets and improving that society, and knowing that each individual story is a success story. Anybody who lives here, it's a success story that you don't always hear about. You hear about the stabbing, and that's on the news, but you don't hear about all the other people that live at 1455 Hetherington that we've helped to find safety in their lives.
We come there, we meet her, and then she offers us to Chicago's Pizza, which was really
It was really nice. We went and took a tour around the building. She talked about how a lot of it was people giving things to the charity, like chairs and supplies and stuff like that.
And how they fundraise for the majority of the things that they have there. They have a meeting room where we play bingo there, and there was chairs, and the tenants actually made artwork and it's put around the place.
Very nice.
And then we went to go and play bingo, and we met Claude, Wayne, David, and Jeff. Yeah, so they're
for the tenants,
So all the tenants were like, they all had their different personalities.
Hoping to come again sometime. We really liked everything, and
Options Bytown saved my life. I had been down on my luck, drinking too much, and I had lost a leg in an accident years before I moved to Options. Getting the support I needed from the staff at Options Bytown has helped me give up my addiction to alcohol. I am a new person. I didn't want to see the world before. Now everything has changed. I want to live. Since I moved to Options Bytown, I've been able to reacquaint myself with my family. I've become actively involved in my community. I live independently. I can't say enough about the support that I've received from Options Bytown. It has really helped me turn my life around.
Homelessness, is a lack of housing. And why does it happen? Because there isn't enough subsidized housing with appropriate supports for people so that they can succeed as tenants. So it's a two-pronged problem. It's an economic problem of poverty, and it's a problem of lack of affordable housing, and then lack of suitable affordable housing for our particular client group. Some people need more than a roof over their head in order to succeed and avoid homelessness. They also need some supports around independent living skills or interventions with challenges they may be experiencing in their lives.
I thought I was invincible.